taste of how real love feels. Alcohol in the purple make her feel alive when she get real. So we're having
What's up, guys? So today in this video I will be teaching you guys how to drive a stick shift in a manual car. Obviously, you know, we're gonna be driving this thing today, obviously. Yeah, it's pretty easy. You know, for a lot of people that don't know how to drive stick, I'm gonna show you guys, you know, for beginners. I know a lot of you guys that don't know how to drive stick want to learn how to drive stick, and that's why I'm gonna try to make this video, you know, simple. And you know, it's very easy, guys. It's very easy. You know, so that's why I'm gonna show you, and let's get into it. All right, so this is gonna go for any car that's manual transmission. It's not gonna just be for a 350, so it's gonna be any, you know, car. You know, it could be, this is a 6-speed, but it could be a 4-speed, you know, 5-speed, 6-speed manual transmission car. Like I said, as long as if it's manual, that's all that matters. Just gonna make it, you know, simple for you guys, and so you guys could get the idea of a manual transmission. So when you guys actually try driving it or practicing on a manual transmission car, you guys will get the idea of it, and hopefully it's just, you know, pretty easy for you guys. So first step, obviously you're gonna have 3 pedals. You know, in automatic, obviously you're gonna have 2 pedals, and you know, manual transmission, you're getting that 3rd pedal, which is obviously the clutch. For you guys is, you know, before you guys start driving the car on the road, have the car off and just, you know, get familiar with the gears. You know, go through all the gears, you know, make sure you get comfortable with them, because I don't want you guys to, like, you know, money shift and just, you know, miss shift and grind a gear, you know. So just, you know, get used to the gears first. You know, first gear, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and then 6th, all the way back and right. So just get used to the gears first before you guys actually, you know, start driving on the road. Because, you know, if you guys don't know the gears, you know, if you're gonna put into 1st gear, you accidentally put into 3rd gear, and yeah, it's gonna go all bad. But just get familiar with the gears first, you know, and your clutch too as well, you know, because every car is different. So now let's start the car up. Make sure it's in neutral. Always make sure it's in neutral, because if it's in gear and you start it up, the car is gonna jump forward. So obviously you don't want that. So make sure it's in neutral. To know that's in neutral, you know, only wiggle side to side. So yep. So start it. Most cars you don't need to press in the clutch to start the car, but for this car you do. So clutch in. You don't have to brake or anything like that. Just as long as your foot's in the clutch all the way in, and then you can start the car. So the clutch is gonna be the difficult part of this, like engaging the clutch, because the clutch is a biting point. That's what they call it. Basically, the biting point on the clutch is when you clutch in and you're letting go the clutch slowly, there's a point where the car would actually start moving on its own with just, you know, letting go of the clutch slowly. So that's called the biting point. Every car is different. Some of the biting points on the clutch is like all the way in the bottom. On this car, in the Z, it's all the way in the top. So that's pretty tricky. But like I said, every car is different. So you just got to know your clutch and your biting point. So yeah, just remember that. That's what it's called, biting point. So, you know, when you clutch in, the Z's biting point is all the way on the top. So let go of it slowly, and then you know, the car will start shaking or like moving a little bit too, and that's when you have to start gassing it. So if you don't want to stall out, the easiest way for me to do it is, you know, obviously when you clutch in, you're letting go of the clutch slowly and like tapping the gas throttle at the same time while you're letting go of the clutch, and then, you know, you'll take off smoothly. That's the easiest way for me, because when I first started doing it, I was like a rookie, and I would like, so when I would have the clutch in, I would let go of it slowly, just sitting there, just waiting to catch the biting point. And, you know, it was just taking forever, you know, and then sometimes I would stall out. So nah, the best thing in my opinion is to tap the gas pedal while you're letting go of the clutch. Some people, they're like high revving the car while letting go of the clutch, but, you know, you're gonna burn the clutch that way. But just like I said, you know, the easiest way is to, you know, just, you know, gas gas the pedal, you know, just keep the RPMs up so you don't stall out. So, all right, so first step, you're gonna let the e-brake down, foot on brake, because the car is free right now since you had the e-brake down. Make sure it's in neutral. Always make sure it's in neutral. Try making a habit on doing this, because you know that's how you know you're gonna be on neutral. Because like I said, if you're in first gear and you forget and you know you let go of the clutch or whatever while you're in first gear, or you know whatever, you're gonna stall out. So make sure you're in neutral. And yeah, so clutch in, first gear, foot on the brake, foot off the brake right now, and I'm letting go of the clutch slowly, and I'm gonna gas it while letting go of the clutch. And there we go. See, moving. And how simple that is. And then second gear right here. Clutch in, second gear. Pretty simple. And then when I'm gonna get to a stop, usually I'll just, you know, clutch in and then neutral and then brake, like if it's a normal car. So clutch in and neutral. Look at it, brake. Alright, second gear, clutch in, second gear. Clutch in, third gear. Clutch in, fourth gear. A lot of people ask me, how do you downshift? So how do you downshift? Is pretty easy as well. So I'm on fourth gear right now. Basically, you'll clutch in and then blip the gas throttle and then change it to third gear. But obviously that's gonna take some practice too, so I wouldn't recommend doing that right away. First, you know, master driving stick first, and then you guys can, you know, work yourself up to master, you know, downshifting and all that. But yeah, that took me a while to, you know, do perfect too, was downshifting. But yeah, so all right, let's try it again. Clutch in, first gear, letting go of the clutch, gassing it at the same time, moving the car. Clutch in, second gear. Clutch in, third gear, letting go of the clutch. Still on third gear, so I'm about to go on fourth gear right now. So clutch in, fourth gear. So yeah, simple, really simple. I think the hardest part on driving stick is getting into first gear and like taking off. But once you master that, everything else is like butter. It's super easy. But you know, that's about it. You know, it's simple. Show you guys how to put it into reverse. So it's simple. Every car is different. So as you guys can see, this is a 6-speed. The six gear is all the way to the right and back, and then you see the R for reverse is the same direction, but it's a little different because the reverse is not exactly the same as 6 gear, where you just, you know, all the way back and then go back. So reverse is push down and then right and then back, and then I'm in reverse. And right now I have the clutch in, so I'm gonna do that again. So clutch in, push down, reverse, and then gassing it. And while my foot's still in the clutch, I'm letting go of it slowly. and then, you know, let go of the clutch while I'm still gassing it. Still moving backwards. And then to stop, clutch in, and then reverse. I mean, neutral. And then, yeah, there we go. That's how you do reverse. Simple. I'm gonna break down everything for you guys once again. So from first to, let's say, third gear. We're gonna go up to third gear. So yeah, so clutch in, first gear, full off the brake, then you go with the clutch, gassing it, car's moving, you know, smooth. And then if I'm gonna change gears, I'm gonna have to do clutch in and then shift to second. So clutch in, shift to second, let go of clutch, bam, now I'm on second gear. And then clutch in. To go to third gear, go to clutch in, change to third, let go of clutch, now I'm gassing it, and I'm moving. And a lot of you guys are probably gonna wonder, you know, when to change, like how do you know when you have to change into gears? Honestly, every car is different. You just gotta know your car, and you just, you know, you could hear the RPMs when you gotta change the gears. So, you know, obviously if it's, you know, if the motor's stressing too much, that means, you know, you gotta change the gear. You know, so you just know the car, you know, like you just know when to change gears. I don't know how to really explain that. You just, you know, you just gotta feel your car and just, you know. That's how you drive manual. Pretty simple. You know, you get used to it. All it is just practice, you know. Just keep practicing, then you get it. For me, it probably took me like, I would say like 3 weeks when I first started driving stick shift. It took me about 3 weeks to, you know, fully master it. But, you know, my hardest thing was getting into first gear. I remember, well, it was mostly the clutch. I think it was just the clutch. But once you get used to your clutch, like, everything's just simple. That's all it is, really, just the clutch. You know, if you think about it, the clutch is doing most of the work. But all you guys that don't know how to drive stick and you guys are trying to learn, good choice, because I recommend it. Hella fun. And, you know, you guys will have fun for sure. Guarantee it. And, you know, yeah. I hope this video gave you guys an idea how to drive stick. So when you guys actually start trying to drive stick shift, you know, you guys get an idea already and you guys are already like familiar with it. Hopefully it was, you know, the video was helpful, and appreciate you guys for watching again. Stay tuned, and like always, see you guys next time. Have a good day. Peace.